blind? What's going on, Mark? Good to see you. Let me know how my volume is. I'm kind of just messing around right now, trying to get my chat to pop out here. I'm doing a display capture. Maybe I should change it though. Yeah, you know what? Let me change it. Okay. Cool. Let me just screw around with this a bit. There we go. Put that there. Put myself down here. So we can do that for testing, and then if we want the Q edit and the game. Oh, look at that. Okay. Hey, Arliss, good evening. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. Trudeau lover. I know who that is, and we just joked about it, but welcome to the stream. That's funny. Oh my god. I didn't think you were actually going to name yourself that. That's fucking funny. Alright, what happens if I open... What happens if I open this, for example? Oh wait, this is the wrong quest. I need to open the Photon Lab. What happens... Oh yeah, see, this gets all screwed up. Let's try this again. There we go. That's a winner. How's that look? Okay, that looks good. Now what happens if I open this? Where does this show up? It doesn't. Okay. Okay, let me see. Is there a way... I guess I can open up my own chat and do it that way. Here we go, pop out chat. That's exactly what I want. This way I don't need to keep this open. I did not want to do that. Okay, so let's say I have it this way. I don't have enough space on this monitor. I need a second monitor. This would really help. Okay, it's all right. We can make this work. see, did the thing work? It did work. Cool. Alright. So, I teased it a long time ago. We're gonna have a way to convert your Agito 1975 to an Oroti Agito and keep the percents, as Sega never really provided a way to do that. So we need to go, we're actually going to put it on the Tecker. You know what, there's just not enough space here. There really just is not enough space. Let's do this. And then we'll put this over here. This will be fine for now. So, yeah. Okay. So we're going to add a new way to do things here. So there's how many options here? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So cancel is the 5th option. Okay, I see how I did this. So we're going to add start at 925. Make this a 5th. Actually 925, and then we'll put it for now after the explanation, and we can change it later. Agito. I'll put a placeholder name for now. I don't know what I'm going to name it. A lot of this is going to be at the framework, and it's not really going to be anything pretty looking. So 925. We want to put this kind of with the other stuff, though. We'll put it. We'll put it here. So now we gotta see if the person has the weapon that they are trying to convert in their inventory. So that would be, it should be this. And then we do check item check, I think it's called. Yeah. We get the result in register 63, and if they don't have it in their inventory, if it's equal to this, okay, so we do this. Then we can make the failure. So if it equals -1, that's what that is. It means they don't have it in their inventory. So the first thing we got to do is check if they have it in their inventory. If they don't have it, then they will get this. Oroti Ogito, yeah. So we're going to make a way for people to actually make their 1975 Agito into the Oroti Agito, since the only way to do that is to take it to a quest offline, and they give you a percentless one. So basically, this will give you a way to retain the percents. So we can just create you don't have the weapon in your inventory. And we can just do a ret, and I think that should be sufficient. I think we'll come back to that later. Now we can start. Yeah, you made a video about that too. I think you had been looking for power appies. I think because you have a video on your YouTube somewhere. Message 70. Now we have to say, oh, you have a nice weapon there. May I take a closer look at it? And then do message, close the message box. And we do open pack select, which opens up their menu. Then we do what do we do? Get item ID. And then get item info, I believe it was. And we do, yeah, that was it. That's definitely it. Now let me see something real quick. That's not the right one. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I did 120. Okay, so I will do that instead. Change this to a 120. Okay, item info. Okay, yeah, that's if they hit B. Okay. Okay, let's go back to. So yeah, that's it. So now we have to create another escape to where if they hit the B button on this menu, they realize, oh shit, I don't have the weapon on me. Then we can just, we have to be like, hey, go get your stuff. 927. And we can make this a general purpose one too. We can just be like, that's not the right weapon. Because we need to also check if they're even selecting the correct weapon too. Please select the correct. Alrighty. And then we can end the message. Ret. Okay, so now we have to create a bunch of jumps here, and they all will go to the incorrect weapon function. So I put that down there. So if it's not equal to 0, then go to 927. If it's not equal to 10, go to 927. If it's not equal to 1, go to 927. So if I'm remembering this correctly, 1001, yep, is 1975, and that's the one we're looking for. So if they can pass these three, it means that they have the correct weapon. So from there, We can now add some dialogue. Ah, yes. This is the weapon I was looking for. You can just enter some whatever dialogue. I can enhance it if you wish. You Blades true power. There will be a price though. It will cost XYZ. I don't know what it's going to cost yet. Then we bring up a list. No, yes. And then if they hit no, we gotta have them escape. That just goes to a return. Now, let me see something. This is a switch call. Okay, cool. All right, so that will work. Now, once we say, if they say yes, then this function will continue. Message. One moment, please. So now, where is the Tecker here? He's the 26, starts at 0. So let's see. We're going to put a nice particle on him. But we're going to do the one that does on him, so I don't have to do coordinates and all that. So it's the particle number, frames, so particle number, frames, and then the slot number. Okay. So let's do, I don't know what particle we're doing yet, so we're just going to do particle 10. Shit. This is frames. And we're doing 40 and 26 in hex is what? 26 is 1A. Come back to that later. It's 63. What was the last one? Y value of the particle. So we can make that 8. Teckers can be very different in height depending which one you have, because it'll be depending on whoever the leader is on their section ID. We'll do more than 10. We'll do like 30. Call 8 should just be 1 second. So we'll do 3 seconds. 2 seconds actually. We'll do some sound effects in there too. 25. That's not the right one. 25 actually. What else? What else? I could do 2 seconds actually. And the final product is going to be much more nicer looking than this, but this is at least something to get started with. This isn't the right message number, is it? Here is your blade. Take care of it. And then so we're going to delete the item that they give us. Delete item. Item delete. Slot. Item. Slot. Yeah, there it is. Item deletes. I don't want it down there. So we delete the original item, and then we create a new one. Make item? No. Create item. Why am I having such a hard time finding this? What am I doing? Just do it this way. Item create 2 is the one I want. Okay. We do. Do 60, and then we'll do. I think we need 12 registers. Who's messaging me? Oh, I have a bot. How nice. Oh, that's funny. How do I ban someone? Never had to do this on here. Oh, hello, Gug. How do I delete chat? What the heck? Do I have to do it in here? Oh, here we go. Ban. Perfect. All right, that's done. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of bots. So we get like tons on Discord too. Like the amount we get is actually kind of silly. Anyway, back to this. So now we have to do the good news is we don't have to do much here, because now that should be Ortiaguito, and then we just do 3. So I did 120, so 123. 124. 5. 26. They're just using word select memes. It's like one of the most generic word selects that you can use. It's just like good for any situation. Alright, so that should be how you create an Ortiagito with the proper slots. R72 will equal... It shouldn't even matter. I shouldn't have to do a check for this, because we're deleting the item before they get it. So their inventory, in theory, should be having at least a space. I can create a check later. So we'll see. Is that a beer can? No, this is a thermos. This is the thermos I use. It holds a gallon of water, which is is about 4 liters for you non-American folk. So yeah, I got that thing during 2020. It's made of stainless steel, so it cleans pretty well. And yeah, I've used it ever since. All right. So I think this is done. Well, at least enough for me to test it. Alright, so now we have to save this. Oh, I need space. There is... You guys get to see what the back end of the server looks like here. It's just a bunch of folders with files in it. Nothing too interesting. Alright. Enter my password. Oh yeah, here's trial Bob day 7. I posted that earlier in Discord. Alright. So now, first let's check. Do I even have an Ogito on me? I probably don't. That's fine. We can do things to get one. Yeah, we don't have one. So let's make sure my cancel still works. Okay, good, it does. The heck? Why does it disappear? Oh, I think it's just my PC. Anyway. What the fuck? Do I really? I have two... That's annoying. I sure do have 2 CR. That's annoying. Okay, well... That's stupid. Okay, so in the meantime... Oh no, you know what? This is a way we can test to see... Yeah, so it's got 30 dark on it, so we'll be able to check if this actually works. Assuming I've fixed that problem and everything else I did works. Alright. Look at Trudeau lover coming in clutch. Oh shit. Alright, so now we have our Agito. If we did this right, we should be able to get an Oro 2 Agito with our 30 dark on it. Okay, so Agito. Oh, you have a nice weapon there. May I take a closer look at it? So what happens if I choose something different? It's not the right weapon. Okay, good. Okay, good. It kicks me out. So that part works. If I hit B, does that work? That also works. Okay, good. So let's choose Mr. Agito here. Okay, he recognizes it. So let's hit no. Okay, so that works. All right, now I think we tested everything else. Now we have to do this. My particle didn't work. Okay, I have this, and it has 30 dark still. For some reason, my particle didn't show up. I think I know why, though. Anyway, that can be fixed later. That's not a problem right now. So this works. So yeah, I mean, whatever I just made works fine. So that is that's done, but we'll get polished later off stream. Why did it take so long? What is actually call 8 here? Why did it take so long? Oh, that's why. It calls it like a cajillion times. Okay. So that can get fixed. We just call 7. Okay. So this is about 2 seconds. Okay, so we can just call 9 twice. Or just once even. I think this needs to be a 1. I don't know. I'll fix that later. Oh, it's because I used the wrong opcode. That might be the problem. Alright, well, we can look at that another time. It's not a big deal. Alright, so this works. I will make it look nice off stream because that'll take a lot more time. And I have to put a price on it too. I have no idea what that's going to be yet. Also, hey Zionic, nice to have you in the stream. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone who's joined since then. Okay, so we can save this. We can rename that so I know what it is. With Oro T Agito. So I don't confuse it with another file. Alright, so now we're going to look at how many of these present wraps are there. Yeah, Arliss, I can use Meseta from the server bank because I already do that. So I can take this Disca, just as an example. If I do advanced examination, soul, it already gives me the percents that are unteched. It'll take 30,000 Meseta from my server bank. I have that much. Yeah, see, I did a cutscene for this. A whole bunch of particles show up. So yeah, it texts it for you. So yeah, I can get any information. Well, not any, but a majority of the information I can get from the server. And how many present wraps are there? That's a really good question, actually. I don't know. I don't have that information in front of me right now. But what I can do is I can get Gallon Shop. And he gives you a whole list of ones that you can use. I think there's a good, like... present. Let's just try wrap. See if I can find it. Wrap an item. We'll go to 886. I know half of this code here. Half of this code here is actually just the present wrapping shit. It's crazy how much code's in here for that. So options here are pink, blue, yellow, orange, and green. But there's more than that, I'm pretty sure. We just scroll down pretty far here. And if I'm not mistaken, all those present unwrapping shit, that's all stored character side, so it's not even like a guild card thing, which is really just horrible. Wait, I think that was... What is all... Oh yeah, here we go. If we go all the way to the bottom... So many. Look how long this is. This is ridiculous. All right, here we go. I think that's all of it. Nope, not that. That's debug. So if I were to copy and paste this in here, that's how many options there are. The CRs are just line breaks, so I believe that's all of them. So there's what? White, pink, yellow, blue, 3, 4, 5. No, I copied and pasted it. No way, dude. That would be impressive. But yeah, that's all of them. However many are in that list, I think that's most if not all of them. As you can see, there's just a ridiculous amount of stupidity in this list that I'm not even going to continue looking at. Hackerman. Okay, so next we look at the mag farm. So there's actually a couple things we're going to add in this today. So we need to look. So the things we're going to add today are. We're going to add a cave section that's soloable. And we're also going to add a NPC that'll let you buy a mag of any color that you want for probably 10,000 Meseta. So, yeah. think. Okay. So here is. I think it was you who asked for the jukebox in there, and then someone else, I think Kuko was asked for a jukebox in challenge mode, and that got done. Okay, so yeah. So we had to make a server side mag creation because the last 4 bytes you can't actually do with what Sega gave you. So, okay, so what is this? 120. So this is the synchro, and that's the IQ. That would be 7. Oh, that's a PB flag. Okay, so we're gonna make that 0. And this is the color, and that's the important one. Okay. Okay. So we have to put Giovanni. Do I look like Giovanni with the black and the gold chain? I look like a paisano. So where am I going to put this NPC? Where do you guys think I should put this NPC? This is the mag farm we're talking about. They're going to exclusively sell mags, and it's going to be... what's her name? Eleanor. There she is. Where do you think she should go? As people who are going to be playing this quest, maybe I should put her like right here. If I look at the 3D viewer and click on her, I think right here is a good spot because the player will see her like immediately. How's that? Can move her back a little bit too. We don't want to put her too close to there. The usual spot she's in offline is like right around here, right? To the right or to the left of the principal warp. Right, Vaughn? Yeah. I mean, that's the easy part. We can just move her around later, right? Doesn't really matter. But, so we're going to make her character ID 151. I have no idea what function we're going to make her yet. We'll figure that out later. I don't know, just put 300 for now or something. I don't know. I don't even know what function numbers are used in this quest. We'll do a low function number. We'll make her function 75. Okay, 75 it is. I don't want to touch a lot of this code because a lot of it I didn't do. Put her in the teleporter? That's just mean. So whenever you try to talk to her, you just warp instead. That's screwed up. All right, hello. I sell mags. I don't think Hysteria would even do that. This is the wrong number. So. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Good evening. Will be Sanchez. Happy New Year. So, all right. They cost 10,000 Meseta each. Would you like to buy one? And we do a mess and we can do a list. No, yes. Zero, one. I don't even know. I'm gonna make this quest. So, is there a disable movement and stuff in here? $500 and $501. Okay, we can use that. That's fine. So we can go to 501 to restore their movement. And we can do call 500 here, fix that. Okay. So if they hit yes, we can do please select the color you want. And then we can do, before we do this, we're going to check how much money they have. Because we don't want to go through like 1,000 menus and then they finally get to purchase it and be like, oh, you don't have money for this. Meseda. Take slot. So yeah, get slot Meseda. Get slot Meseda. It's just a single register, right? Yes, okay. So, I'm in the wrong one. This is what happens when you open too many queue edits. We'll actually put it right here. Get slot SATA. We can use register 151 for now, just to make sure. Let's see what's not used. 151 is not used. Perfect. And if they have less than 10,000, you can go to 76. And we just can do an add message here. Unfortunately, looks like we don't have enough Meseda. Please come back when you have more Meseda. When you have at least 10,000 Meseda. Messend, jump 501. Okay, so they don't have enough money, they get sent there. Now, this is where this comes in handy. We're gonna copy this list because it's convenient. Do even the same register to make it easy too. And we'll copy this list too. Okay. So we're actually going to move this up a bit. We'll go to 78. So we have room. So now we can just copy what I did here. Since you're essentially doing the same thing. I won't let me move this. Here we go. So So register 100 equals 9, then we'll go to 77. And then we'll make this 77. And we need to move this up even more, just to keep things organized. It's good to organize this stuff because someone else, or even me, is eventually going to look at this code again and be like, what the fuck did I do? And why does this look like shit? So okay, so we can do that. Oh, that's just 10. Okay. We can copy this as well down here. Alright, so we did this. So now we gotta set our other stuff. So 132 is 120. So the starting synchro for most baby mags is 40, so we're gonna do that. It's actually not the right register. They also start with 0 IQ, and they don't start with PBs, so we're going to make that 0 as well. And then we do add 130, not that add 135, 100, that's for the color, because the color is basically 0 through like 15 or something. So okay, so that's the first one. And then we can just do jump 79. That's going to be the function that creates. Yeah, I don't have a function 76. Oh, we can just make this 76 then. Oops. Oh, no, we can't. We have to make this 77. Okay, yeah, that's why. We have to make this 76. In case we have to jump back to it. They're like, oh, I changed my mind. So where am I? So equals 9, then go back to 76. So they can go back here. Another present-related quest. Have you ever created a quest with a 1/100 DAR to test if rares can be found in presents? And what are the odds of something being wrapped? I've never tested that. That's more of a Shatak question because that's his code. Well, maybe not even specifically his code, but it's old code that was made a long time ago. I don't know if he made it or if someone else after him made it. So I don't really know the answer to that question. So yeah, if he happens to be listening and sends me a message, I'll give you an answer. But otherwise, my answer is I don't know. All right, so let's go back to this. We can copy all of this. Actually, we don't have to do it that way. We can set this as the beginning of 79. Because it's going to be the same regardless. Okay, so then we do. Oh, you know what we have to check too? we have to check if their inventory is full. We can do that in this function. No, Shatak. The question is on GameCube. We have these random items that get wrapped as drops. They could come pre-wrapped in a random color as a Christmas present, and you open them and they're just a regular item. They're just wondering what the odds of that is, and also if you can get rares in there from the random items that get wrapped. And yeah, that's basically the question. Okay. I don't think he knows, because he's private messaging me. I don't think he knows what I'm talking about. It's not in the Christmas quest. It's in any free play or in any quest during Christmas while the Christmas event is active, like the lobby and the game event, while it's active. You can get any item that's wrapped, like just randomly. It'll just drop as a present, like randomly, for no reason whatsoever. It just is like a Christmas kind of thing that's happening. So I need this. He probably doesn't even know about it. He's probably just be like, really? Yeah, and server drop, exactly. Oh, wait, shit. So now we gotta create the mag. You son of a... It happens in GameCube too, though. Yeah, it's a leftover. Exactly. He says it's probably a non-rare only. But he'd have to look for sure, and with the Christmas event ending, he's probably not going to look. I don't blame him. Oh, what's up, Phoenix Mog? Happy New Year. Coming quick upon us. I'm doing the mag vendor in the mag farm right now. So this is the server create. This is only ever time we use this. So this is cool to use. Again, what I need to figure out now is I shouldn't have gone to the lobby that quickly. Shit. I need to grab something from my bank and actually see what I need to see what register the 5 defense goes in, because I actually have no idea. I should have mags here. Yeah, I have a couple. Good. Now we have to load a debug quest where we use to check a whole bunch of stuff. Hex check, there it is. So Phoenix Mog, if you just joined, I just coded the Ortiaguito thing It's functional, but it obviously needs to be it needs to get a price, and it needs to kind of look nicer. The way it looks right now is kind of like shit. So, but it's functional. That's all that really was the point of this stream. All right, so we're gonna. Okay. So 110 is a 2. Oh, that's for the mag, right? Okay, so that's saying it's a mag. 244 and 1. I don't remember why that's a 244 and that's a 1. Oh, wait, there's a 5 here too. 50244 1. Okay, I'll just set this as that then. That's 244 in decimal. F4. And then that's a 1. I guess. That should be everything. So 244 and 1. Where's that coming from? I'm not going to question it because that's a rabbit hole. If I've ever seen one. It's a trap. Oh shit, I changed the wrong one. God damn it. I need to change this one. Oh, it's fine. I can copy it now. Ugh. Okay, we can close this one now. We're done looking at that. Oh no, not a Mothfort. Anything but that. Okay, Gug, I have an answer for you. If you're still there. The answer is 2% weapon and armor get wrapped. It doesn't affect tools or Meseta for obvious reasons. So, message, please take good care of it. Then we have to take their Meseta. Take slot Meseta. Take slot. I had just updated this one recently. First is slot number. Second is Meseta to be taken. Okay. So we made this. And what is the last one? The output? Meseta not taken. Meseta has been taken. Okay. Get slot Meseta. Do we have a get slot number R250 in here? We do. Excellent. So we have to let 150 equal 250. Oh no, we have to. Do this 10,000. We should probably put this up here. You're making pasta. Well, yeah, I mean, one, I'm Italian, and two, this is some spaghetti fucking bullshit that we're doing here. So, Maseda has been taken. 0, then go to 70. Alright, that should work. Okay, and thank you for the reminder, Real Lizard King, for a two pasta. Listen, I will ban you from this stream. Alright, we're just gonna make a simple random item. Let's make we did something similar in the Photon Lab where we made we put like a random item in their inventory just to see if they had space, and if they didn't have space, then it would just be like, hey, go do this, because there's no Gigaslob, Happy New Year, thanks for coming to the stream. Jump by equals -1, I'll go to 80. Okay, so do we have a function 80? No, we don't. Oh, we don't need a jump here, right? Right. So we need an 81. If you're just joining, I'm doing a mag vendor for the mag farm. So you can buy level 5 baby mags, any color, 10,000 Maseda. Saves you from going offline, creating a new character with the proper costume to get the one you want, and some of them are even random. You can't even get the one you want sometimes. So this will just be a convenient way to buy new mags, any color you want. Happy New Year, Assistant Nightmare. Sorry, you don't have enough space in your inventory. Please come, I hope I could spell. Please come back again once you have space. Yeah, they're going to be normal level 5 mags, or less with 5 defense. Okay, so that should be everything, I think. We'll test this first, and then we'll do the caves next, because that's a whole other thing I gotta do. Okay, so what do I have to test? I have to make sure my inventory is not full. I have to make sure I have enough money. Oh, this should be 81. can just make this. Ugh, there's so much shit in here. This can just be an add message. I don't know if you can do a message and then an add message. It might bug out. Okay. You can try it. Oh, you know what? Let's do a call 74 beforehand. So clear. We gotta clear all the registers that are used just in case one got used earlier or later by mistake. So we just gotta clear all these real quick and we should be good. This should be 16. It's 145 and 161 and 146. Yeah, it's 16 because it includes the first one. Okay, so that should be everything that we need. Let's give this a spin. Mag. Where is my mag quest? There it is. This works with Xbox too. Yeah, so I'm using the same code that the Photon Lab uses to change colors. So the server should handle the handshake between either Xbox or GameCube. It should be the same. So it should work with both. Yes. We can test that later off stream. Oh, I can't stream Xbox. Okay. Okay. Eleanor is here. Okay, so I passed the Meseta and the inventory check. Let's hit no. Okay, so that works. Oh, it didn't delete the item though. Why? Why not? So yeah, I create a FOI level 1. I probably need to use item delete 2. What's the... Oh, there's no page for it. Yeah, I probably need to delete item delete 2. Or use item delete 2. Let's try that. Alright, let's reset. I'm always so paranoid when I go to save this stuff and upload it. When I'm doing testing, I can't remember if I ever saved anything. So I'll like save the same file like 3 times. Be like, did I do it? Did I save it? Okay. You hungry, cat? She's licking her bowl. Okay, good. It deletes the item now. So what happens if I have not enough money? Let's just drop all my money. Okay, so that works. Let's fill up my inventory, shall we? Random garbage. Okay, so that works. Alright, so the checks work. Now the last important step is to see if the mag created is the correct color and stats. That'll be the most annoying thing to check if it Alright, so let's do one on the front page. Let's do light. Let's do cyan. Oh, I know why. I know why. This needs to be a 2, I think. Or is it the... I think it's this one. That needs to be a 2. Can't create an item if there's no item type. Alright, let's try that again. 2 signifies that you're making a mag. And everything else should be 0, so it's being cleared in the prior function, so clear is just zeroed out. So, okay. Try again. She basically just stole 10,000 Meseta from me. This freaking robot. Oh, I guess I could check if she took my money too. I didn't even look at that. Tournament is buggy. It works though. Yeah, we have some things to iron out for sure. Another reason to hate Rocket Seals. Oh, they're thieves too? Yeah, I mean, I don't really. It's only 10,000 Meseta anyway. No big deal. But yes, it did take the money, so that part does work, so that's good. Would I like to buy one? I would. So let's try purple. Oh, okay, I heard an item pickout sound. That's a good sign. 5 defense, 40 synchro, no PBs, excellent. So let's get a second one from the last page. Let's hit cancel, make sure that works right. It does. Oh, frick. Cancel on this page. Okay, good, it works. So we will get a pink one. Alright, so this one should be purple, this one should be pink. Bought these cookies. Who doesn't want cookies on New Year's Eve? Alright, so... Okay, purple. That's not pink. That's cyan. I think I know why. We need to add... Yeah, so you hear the item pickup because the server creates the item, actually. It's kind of interesting. Because I have to use a server-side item create for this to work. Because I can't create a mag with the color that you want with just Quest opcodes because the Sega neglected to do it. To make a way to do it, rather. So I'm missing a line of code. Yeah, I just got to find the right number. I'm missing a line of code. So add... Stop it. Yeah, I gotta add 9 to the second list because it's the same list. Add 9 to 135. Okay. So add 9 to 135. So that should fix it. We can double trust. But the first list works, so that's the important thing. We can drop these. Means when it's adjusted for Xbox, the same has to be done. Actually, no. I don't have to do this for Xbox because the server-side item create actually tracks what console the player is using, so it will create the mag correctly for both versions without changing the quest code. So Shatak did us a favor when he made that. Okay, so yeah, it resolves the Endian issue that exists there. So, Lexi, you're chewing on my stuff. It's because you're hungry. Let me feed you. Come here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Where you at, Mag? Yeah, I got a lot of shit on here. I gotta clean a lot of it up. You should have seen my old one. That shit was like full. Completely. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we will buy F1 from the first page again. We'll buy yellow. And we'll do forest green. Yeah, I mean, I have stuff on here that really just doesn't need to be here. I just need to delete it. Alright, so this one should be yellow. Yep. This one should be forest green. Perfect. Okay. So that's completely done. I'm not doing any special particles for that because there's no point. So, stop sneezing. Anyway, so that's done. Now we gotta put a soloable cave section in this quest. I can't do it the same way as before. But what I can do is, where is it? Here's 6, here's 7. Oh, I need to, okay, so what I'm going to do for this one, because I can't use a template because it's going to require 2 people to open a switch. So I'm going to take the one from the government quest. Yeah, I'm gonna use the exact one from the government quest, and that should just solve all my problems. So they use layout 3 for all 3 of these. Now what we can do is we can export cave 1, export cave 2. So what we're doing here is we're copying all of Lexi, what are you doing? You want to play? So, okay, so we gotta do the event list. We gotta import all the objects. And we gotta import all the monsters too. Unfortunately, doing something I was hoping to avoid, which is increasing the quest file size by a lot, but I really just don't think there's a way around it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Actually, stop. Enough. Wait, did I do the right one? No, I didn't. Oh, now I'm paranoid. I gotta do the other 2 again. Caves 2. Caves 3. And we do. I remember testing this a long time ago, and I learned that I couldn't get those offline buttons where they just stay pressed. And it would also not be the same. It wouldn't be the same as the other ones either, like as far as like forest and mines, because we use online templates for those. It would be weird to use an offline template for caves when we use online for the other 2 areas. So yeah, that's mainly the rationale there. Cave 3. Alright, so that's everything. Okay, so we have everything. Everything looks good here. I'm going to go through this though, just to make sure this is good to go. I just forget the way in Cave 3. Okay, so it's, yeah, it's up here. And then, okay, yeah, that looks familiar. All right, so what we next got to do is we have to fix a problem. Let's put this up here because I hate when this happens. Alright, so we have floor handlers for all of these. We can just do this. Alright, we can do this for the boss floor too. So D is for the... Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm not touching that today. There's no way I have the patience to look at that quest. You go do whatever you want there. I haven't put the cancel join code in there yet. It's just another day at this point. Probably tomorrow or Monday. So next we got to do the boss floor. The boss floor we can luckily do... it should be 4C. Oh. Yeah. Stop yelling at me in French. Shit. Okay, and then I can just do this. So this should be a default boss floor for online. So that should work. I shouldn't have to do anything else to make that map. If you notice here, Forest 1 and 2 don't have anything in them, but when you go there, there's stuff. It's because they use the default template. Cat, you really need to stop chewing on that stuff. See, you're gonna make an appearance now. Oh, get out of here. Of course, she goes right to her bowl again. Okay, set floor handler. So we're gonna do the same floor handler so we get the threading action for caves, all three of them. And then we do the same one for the boss floors. She loves chewing on my GameCube controller cables. I don't know what it is, but she loves it. It's just so frustrating sometimes. Oh, look who's back. Do you want more food again? I probably didn't give her enough. Oh, there's more food in their bowl still. Okay. There was another thing I wanted to look at. There's a unique problem in this quest where you don't have to type shop to bring up the shop menu, which is kind of odd. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a chat callback, just a fucking really big one, like a 10,000 by 10,000. So wherever you type, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's try that. So let's get rid of this thread for now. We don't need this either. No, we'll keep that there. I don't know. So 60 is going to be, we're going to make the coordinates 0, 0, 0 for X, Y, and Z. Shit. Then we make the radius 10,000. Oh, shit. That's not 10,000. And then we make the function, it calls function 6, which is and then we don't need this jump 5 anymore. I think the fourth line is radius, but I'm going to double check. Chat callback. Yes, it is. So this should, in theory, work. So this is, oops, shop. What this is going to do is, this is going to, we need to set main warp 3. We need to do that in here as well, so they can access caves. Alright, so this should be ready to test. Actually, I'm gonna test this on a different character. Use my Moral. Just be easier to solo. Just to make sure that everything works. Let's see how big this quest is now. Oh, a lot of people online tonight. Wow, that is cool. Wow, that blew up a lot. Holy crap. That sucks. I really was trying to avoid that. Stupid caves and all its monsters and stuff. We can just do this in normal. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I was thinking that I had to do this on ultimate, but I don't. Normal mode works just fine, and will save me a lot of time. This is going to be a lot of... Oh, definitely, Arliss. There's been a lot more players as of late. Is it Heaven Punisher time? It totally is. Okay, so good. Cave is here. Eleanor is there, so that's good. So this should just work now, right? Nice, it does. Cool. So just gotta play through caves. If anyone has any questions, this is probably a good time to ask them, because I'm gonna be running through normal mode caves 1, 2, and 3, just making sure everything works. Did you update it with callback instead of keyword now? Yes, I did. I did. Dolphin BBA blew up. Yeah, it definitely helped. I mean, shit, you have people connecting on a Xbox Series X and X now. Which is just something I really wasn't expecting because of that Dolphin update. Obviously, whoever did the Xbox side of it had to do a lot of work too. But the BBA built-in made that really possible. They wouldn't have been able to do that with the tap adapter. There's just no way. Okay, so this is a good first test right here. The buttons work, they should. Nice, they do. So that's the main part of this that had to work. Yes, Cat, what do you want? What do you want? keep wanting to chew on my thing, so I take it away. I think after this, if this completely works, kind of out of ideas of things to do on stream at the moment. But what I'll do is I'll make the mag farm. These updates will make them live right away. If assuming everything works, I'd like to test it on Xbox too before I make it live. And then, so if that works, I'll make it live. The Ortiagito changes will happen probably in a few weeks at most, because I have to make a prize, or not a prize, a price, and I have to kind of make it look a little more presentable. So I gotta figure out exactly what it's gonna cost and all that. So take a little bit of time. The quest that Phoenix Mog is actually, he was talking about before, we're actually co-writing a new quest. I don't know when it's going to be ready, but I've already gotten the framework of it working, so we'll have updates on that probably within the next month or so. Let's just try this. Make sure it works. Yeah, it does. This is going to work everywhere because I made it to 10,000 by 10,000 radius, so it really should just work everywhere. What's your quest, Capsule? Is this the right way? Oh, God. It's a secret. Oh, no. I don't think that's the right way. Yeah, this is the correct way. I have no idea what's going on in this room. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a dark room, because I can't even hit this switch at all. Like, you see the green button happening. I had the same problem in the government quest. So I have to look at whatever room this is and see what's going on here. I don't know why that light switch is broken, or whatever that switch is supposed to be doing. I guess we can take a look now after once we clear the room. Okay, what's going on in this room? First of all, which room is this even? It's gotta be this room? There's a healing ring up here, right? Yeah. Forest switch number... Switch ID 1000. What the heck? No wonder you can't press it. 1000's not even a correct switch ID. I'll have to look at the Blueburst version and see what's going on in there, if it's broken there too. Maybe they screwed something up, they being Sega, or if it's correct there, then maybe whoever reported this quest originally, probably Lee or Chrono or someone, Maybe screwed something up somewhere. It's possible. This actually was the correct way all along. And it should be, yeah, you can't open the 4-door switch, which should be correct, because this isn't really a quest meant to open a 4-switch door, since it's consistent with the other areas in this quest. In server mode? Yeah, okay. So now if I don't type this, it won't do anything, right? All right, good, yeah. So typing that before would activate the shop. What's my cat doing now? That's not the right way. On to caves 2. Yeah, capsule. You can if you can target a trap when it's unhidden, you will. If anything, if you can target anything. So for example, see I'm walking slow. If I open up the menu, I can just run around this guy. So the same goes for traps. It's like an important gameplay, honestly, to do that. See? I'm running right through the traps. My L button is just not having a good time. Just wants to be stuck. It's tech that everyone uses, honestly. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm in normal mode anyway. Like, everything here is pretty irrelevant. Ooh, a monument. I can probably remove that. Actually, we'll remove that. And the whatever... It works everywhere, yeah. It works in battle, works in challenge mode, works in normal, works everywhere. Another thing I can remove too is all the freaking Rico pods. Those don't need to be in here. They just take up space. They're not in the online maps anyway. Or maybe they are. I think talking one of those will soft lock me, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, you can bring up this menu, you can bring up this menu. If your back palette doesn't have an attack button, you can just hold R as well. So like I can demonstrate that here. So like see, like I can't target them, so I can't walk slow. Stupid trap. I mean, it wouldn't even matter if like the trap delay for them going off, like once they get unhidden, it wouldn't matter if they were like less than like 2 seconds, because you wouldn't be able to run out of it anyway. Or if they made the range of it like huge. In episode 4, they kind of like changed that because, like, yeah, you can still. um, in episode 4, you can still run from traps, but they made the trap ranges like gigantic in most episode 4 quests and maps. So like even if you like walk near it and it unhides, um, you're getting hit by it regardless. They just made the range too big. Yeah, it's pretty important in battle mode to be able to do that with traps, even your own too, because you walk slow. You walk slow when you're close to your own traps too, because you can target them. What are you doing, silly? Yeah, like see those traps, they go off like instantly. So even if you like walked through them and unhid them, like you still couldn't walk fast enough because they would. What a pain in the ass they made this. I need a knife for that. Yeah, BA6, like that community back then was like super. They were like super serious. Like the competitiveness was through the roof for that community. Mainly because it was like the most balanced, quote unquote, rule of them all. Because battle mode is very jank. How do I open that switch? I guess I can't. I think that's the correct way, too. I can just skip these monsters, actually. Yeah, there's really just unfortunate balance choices that were made for battle mode in general that just, unfortunately, just not very good. So, like, not being able to get hit, like, for like several seconds after getting up is just really annoying, honestly. That's what happens when they use the normal mode, like respite. Like if there was no respite and you can just get hit as many times, it'd be way different. This should be the end, I think. No. Shit, I thought this was the ending. Oh, yeah, it's up there. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's just the unfortunate thing about battle mode. If they made it so that you couldn't get hit for like a good 3 seconds after it. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Alright, now here's the other part of the test that we have to do. We have to make sure that after we kill this boss, oh, it's going to take forever to do it that way. I have a feeling I forgot to do something code-wise here that's not going to make this work. I think there's a function that splits up in there that I forgot about. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. It worked. That's nice. Oh, I see how I did it. Yeah, that would work regardless. Okay. Map cleared. So yeah, I made my blue bronze washer blue on this. You can, yeah, so you can make a whatever battle map you want. Phoenix Mog, I don't know if you've been in the know, but Phoenix Mog's been making a capture the flag battle mode. He has videos. I'm sure he could link in the chat here. It looks really cool, but unfortunately, it has some stability problems that are proving to be a bigger hurdle than they should be. Let me just make sure that this works still. Oh, I don't have inventory space, apparently. Okay. Thanks for telling me. White. Oh, that's not good. Why did that... Why didn't that reset? 136. Huh. Why is it doing that? Okay, something didn't quite work right. I got the dialog box. What the hell happened? Huh. I don't know what to make of that. gonna be right back for a minute though. I need to use the bathroom real quick. All right, I'm here. I'm tagged a few times. So why didn't my areas get cleared? What happens if I go clear forest real quick? Actually, let me check real quick. What happens if I go to Caves 3? Are the monsters still here? Okay, yeah, that's not good. Alright. Something broke then. Hmm. I definitely got the text. I have an idea. Okay, so this should do a register check. It should trigger one. Yeah. So that got disabled. This definitely went off before. I remember pushing A on that. And I got the text before too, so it definitely got set. So this is reset now. No. Why? I guess I need to do a clear area list here. And then that should do it. And then you set the caves 1, or forest 1, caves 1. Huh. Alright, let's check something before I reload this quest. Let's go kill the dragon real quick. Alright. Let's do this real quick. Oh, didn't die. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. Let me make sure this works. Yes, it does. Am I... Huh. It is so strange to me. How did this ever work in the first place? Like, what the fuck? That shouldn't have been in that function. It wouldn't have done anything. That's so stupid. No, it shouldn't be. I'm gonna see what happens when I clear Forest 2. I mean, not Forest 2, but Dragon. Should only take 4 or 5 minutes. Spawn 3 dragons. It's doable. Will it crash you though? Most likely. Oh, there is a monument here too. So I won't delete the one in caves then, I guess. Are you serious? I got a hill to blue? That's funny. So of course, like normal, regular forest map, you get a rare enemy. What are the odds? These cookies are good. let's see what happens here. Wow, okay. So it just never worked to begin with? Okay. What the fuck? How could that be? Oh, shut up. Alright, well, this will definitely work. And I'll make the change live, too. Solo... Pre-Eleanor. Alright, we'll try this one more time. And I put it in the solo section now, so you should be able to load it now. Wherever it is, there it is. Oh, I gotta fix her text too. I can update her dialogue, I guess. All right. Stick ruins in there. Not gonna happen. It would just blow up the quest size way too much at that point, unfortunately. Also, I'd rather not have a quest where you can infinitely fight Dark Falls. I just don't feel like that's... I don't know. Just something about that doesn't seem like it's good. Forest Caves and Mines is more than enough. I could have probably made a caves or found one of the caves maps that actually is soloable without hitting those switches. Like you can just go around it, because there are maps like that where you can kind of just go around. Yeah, that too, Gug. At that point, it's not really a mag farm, and you're looking to just play ruins over and over. Originally, there was only going to be forest because forest is just kind of like a very cozy area, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People would definitely. I mean, people would definitely run it. There's no doubt about that. Like 14 guys playing Mech Farm. Yeah, yeah. The idea I have for this quest is mostly if someone just wants to grind out forest. Yeah, right. And then they can buy consumables during the fight. You can't. I made it so you can't buy items during the boss fights. That's like the one place you can't buy them. So, um, because the other alternative would have been just to put consoles everywhere, but that just didn't feel like an elegant solution. This Mark III needs to. Yeah, right? I didn't check shop if it still worked here. I mean, it should. Yeah. This is like the edge of the map, so if it works here, it works everywhere. Yeah, I guess there are eco-message pods, so I don't have to remove them in caves. Alright. Saves me time. Yeah. The only thing that's good during this beat time is having Punisher. Only thing, I think, probably like 20 hours from now, you can use Morning Glory be max power. It behaves a bit like Yasmikov 7000V, but not quite the same. It's a little weird. I also don't think it's as strong as a 7000V either, which is, I don't know. Like, for example, here's 7000V. Yeah, it's like a good 200 points. It's not worth it. Blue bronze launcher just looks right, man. Alright, so this should definitely work now. Okay, good. Alright, I'm ready to call this done. Let me take some pictures of Eleanor here, and we're good. Fucking A. Okay, I think I'm good to go here. I did one last change here that I can put. That's not the right folder. All right. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to see? Otherwise, I think I'm going to cut the stream here. My cat? Where is she? I did show her on stream before. Let me see if I can find her. So just to recap, a Gito 75 conversion is just one, of course. What do you mean by that? One Agito verse 2. Oh yeah, yeah, it's just it's not released yet, but it's gonna be, you trade it in for your Orti Agito. It's gonna remove the Agito from your inventory and replace it with the. I'm sorry, it's gonna remove the Agito 75 from your inventory and replace it with the Orti Agito. I don't know what it's gonna cost yet. I don't know if it's not gonna be free. I'll tell you that much, but I don't know what it's gonna cost yet. We gotta kind of talk about it and think about it. It's yeah. Again, I mean, it sounds like a good idea. I have a few ideas of my own. That would be up to Phoenix Mog, but again, we really need to just kind of discuss it and see what the best course of action is, and kind of see what you know, how we feel about it. I think preferably it's going to be in the Photon Lab, though. Something cool would be fun is you wouldn't get these often enough to be like, man, I have to play this again. I don't know. That's not really what I was leaning towards. But, you know, we'll see. Yeah. Once the feature is released and complete, I'll make the change in Old Hunt Tower. Until then, though, we'll stay warranty Agito, but it's going to be changed probably in the next couple of weeks. To finish the feature, I really don't have to do that much. It's really just a matter of deciding, okay, what are we going to make it cost? And I just need to code that. And that's pretty much it. So, I don't know what it's going to be yet. No, it's going to be the Agito 75 in Old Town Tower. It's going to switch to the Agito 75. It's not going to be warranty Agito anymore. I don't think it'll be an easier drop rate either. Probably just be the same. Let me see if I can find my cat real quick. Here is my cat. Okay. See, there she is. She sees something. All right. You don't want to be held anymore, I can tell. .84 times light multiplier. I'm not sure what that means either. I always thought that the the yellow wave had heart attack properties, but I'm not 100% sure. A good amount of people online. Anyway, I am going to cut the stream here, guys. Thanks for whoever joined to come, and have a happy New Year. Hope everyone has a good night. Hopefully a safe one too. You guys take care, and until next time, have a good one. Yeah, for sure. See you later.